Hello! We're gonna see a Medieval Bolero Shrug, which has this bias tape around the upper part and behind on the back, and it creates this beautiful silhouette and shapes your body. So to get started, we have our pattern is ready, and first we will sew the shoulder. We're gonna be doing a French seam, so for this we have to put the fabrics together facing each other with the wrong side of the fabric, and we will sew 0.7 centimeters from the edge. Then we'll cut close to the seam, which will be like 0.5 centimeters from the edge. We will make the fabrics face each other again in a way that hides the seam, and we will sew on top of it 0.8 centimeters from the edge. So in total 0.8 plus 0.7 becomes 1.5 centimeters, and that's the exact seam allowance that I have included in the pattern. So we do this for both shoulders. After that, we have to connect the seam down here at the armhole, near the armhole, and we will do the same thing. Just make them face each other with the wrong side. Seam on top of it. Then hide the seam and seam on top of it again. We have to sew the sleeves the same way over here. Just do the exact same thing for the sleeve. Now when inserting the sleeve into the bodice, you have to have the bodice facing you with its right side of the fabric, and the sleeve itself has to be with its wrong side. So make sure you get this right. Now of course you have to keep in mind which part of the sleeve is for the back bodice and which part of the sleeve is for the front bodice, and you have to match them accordingly. Sealed around it. This is how it looks. Then in this process I'm showing you how to put the sleeve inside, and when you get this round armhole, you have to sew on top of it. This is how it looks after it's sealed. Now we have a slit in the sleeve, and we already cut a bias tape for it out of our main fabric. Put them with the right side of fabric facing each other. You see 1 centimeter from the edge all the way, and then the bias tape over the seam and pin it on the other side. You will sew on top of it, and you will have a clean finish. That makes the cuff ready. I have mentioned how to in the instructions, and tuck in the excessive seam allowance. Now we have to finish the sleeve. So for this we have to gather the sleeve. To gather the sleeves, the seam lengths have to be put on 5, and you have to sew 2 parallel lines on the fabric around the sleeve. Then pull those two strings. You have to match the length of the opening in the cuff, but as you see, so you can't directly match the full sleeve and pin it because it's round and the cuff is just a rectangle, it's straight, so you have to match the sleeve as you sew. When it comes to bias tape, we have to make this ready. Bias tape and one for back. So as you know, we have two bias tape for the front part and two bias tape pieces for the back, and just take one back and one front bias tape and match them this way. And put triangle like this, symmetrical way, even on the other side of the folding, and you will have this drawing when you open it. See you on this line, That's how it looks. Cut around the edge. Turn in these parts from the edges and make a triangle shape. So after that, let's connect the front piece with the other front piece, the front piece bias tape, and it will look like this. For this one, we're gonna make a different drawing because the direction of the triangle has to be different. And this is how it looks. We have to see on this line. Cut around the edge. Just do the same thing for it. I won't show you the same thing again, so I won't continue the same thing again. So yeah, just go back to that part and do the same thing. Then you'll have to seal it like this. This is bias tape folded and tape. From the inside we kind of sealed in an angled way, and then I cut close just like this red line, and turn it around. You will have the shape. And now that's for the back piece. Now we will have to fold the ends of the back part, because so it doesn't be tricky later, and there doesn't be excessive strings. So I folded 1.5 centimeter, and then I put the bias tape edge that we have on it. Then I sew it close to the edge all around this bias tape. Now let's make the loop hook ready for the neck, ready for the collar. I sewed close to the edge, cut excessive fabric, and then I turned it around. I used a metal and a string. You can just use a loop turner or anything. You can do it with a needle as well. I just love to do it this way. After that, put the loop hook inside the collar, and pin it in this way. Sew on top of it, and also sew on the other end of the collar the same way. There just won't be the hook, that's all. Yeah. To attach the collar to the body piece, and attach them with the right side of fabric facing each other, then sew on this edge. It will look after it's sealed. Turn it around and tuck in the seam allowance 1.5 centimeters in a way that will hide the seam, like this. And after sewing, this is how it looks. After sewing, this is how it looks. Now let's attach buttons. Just look at the process that I am attaching the buttons in. If you don't know how to attach the button, I just make a knot, and then of how I'm attaching the button, and just replicate it the same way. Lastly, I want to say to also attach the button the same way on the neck piece, which is collar. You can use two hold button and just adjust it in a way. Even 1 centimeter matters, so just adjust it to your preferences. So that was all. I hope you enjoyed making this piece. I really loved designing this piece. This is my favorite piece. I really hope you liked it. Thanks for watching.